Imagine fighting for your life in the apocalypse and someone calls you stuck up. Hello, welcome back to my second channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jasmine. I do TV commentary as well as movie reviews, and I tell the occasional story time. My main channel consists of art, so if you want to take a look at that, I will leave that in the description box below. Today we are talking about a movie that I lived through, well, most of it. I endured it. I triumphed. What doesn't traumatize you usually will succeed in a second attempt. Before we take a deep dive, please consider subscribing as I make new videos every week. It is a free way to support this channel. I was scrolling through random movies on Amazon as I do so often. Not only did I come across the Transmutators, I came across the Transmorphers, and I saw several variations of that, so they kept that going. A ripoff of Rise of the Beasts from the Transformers franchise. I also see Fall of Man, which sounds very similar to Revenge of the Fallen, maybe? It's been a while since I watched a Transformer movie, however I did consult my brother, who is a certified Transformerologist, and he had Transformers toys growing up, so this automatically makes him an expert in these matters. I asked him what are his first impressions, solely based off of the movie poster. He was taken aback. I feel like it's too close to the actual Transformers. Well, the movie poster was. The movie poster has not a yellow Camaro, but a yellow Ford Mustang. The poster illustration strongly resembles Optimus Prime. The construction of his entire body and the color scheme, red and blue, right down to the glowing eyes. Here's Optimus Prime in the Transformers poster, and here is whatever that is. Now I wonder if they did this on purpose to kind of get people to click on the video to watch it thinking that it was Optimus Prime at first glance. It's giving clickbait. Before I watched the movie, I watched the accompanying trailer on Amazon Prime. However, I did not watch the entire movie. I kind of lost interest about an hour in. So this is basically just like a deep dive of the first hour of that movie. It said that this movie came out in 2023, but then when I did additional research, it came out much earlier, because the audio of the trailer that I saw is saying we filmed this in 1992, but we couldn't find anyone to publish it until 2023. This trailer said straight to VHS, and the visual effects were definitely reminding me of the original Street Fighter movie. Yes, I was alive when that movie came out. I am old. Street Fighter is from 1994. I'm older than the Street Fighter movie. Let's just get this out of the way. Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox were, I think, the perfect main characters for the earlier Transformer movies from the franchise. I don't know why, they just were. And the computer animation in the Transformers movies were absolutely top tier. I have never seen so much detail in my life with all of the machinery that they had to animate. They're extremely well animated, which I cannot say for the movie that we are about to dive into, but I will provide some other information that I found later on upon doing further research as to why the animation and the filming of it looks the way that it looked. Before we dive into all of that, let's hear a word from the sponsor. It's me. That's right, I still sponsor my own videos. That's what happens when you get rejected by companies for being too small of a channel. But it's fine, whatever, it's fine. Is your office plain? Is your common living area ugly and plain? Is your bedroom just plain ugly? Then you need art. Art that lights up. Art that catches your eye. Art that starts conversations when you have dinner parties. Not all of you are hermits. Sometimes you are social creatures and you invite other humans into your home. I've poured countless hours of effort into my work. Years of blood, sweat, and tears. But mostly my tears. I wasn't lying about the blood thing. I actually have injured myself many times in the creative process. I really want to get rid of these prints. I'm tired of looking at them. I'm running out of space for all of this framed work. I just want them all to go to new homes so they can collect dust in somebody else's house instead of collecting dust in mine. There's other projects I want to start and make on a large scale, but I simply don't have the space. So head over to my website if you're an art collector. I'd say you can buy gifts for someone, but honestly, I don't care who you give it to. Order it for you. What's better than ordering stuff online? It's like a gift to you. From Ignite Media, I now present to you Transmutators, which tells the story of alien mutators that work with humans to fight intergalactic invaders. The movie starts off with a nice view of Earth from space, and there's what I assume would be an asteroid or something. Within that asteroid is an alien ship. Within that alien ship are tinier alien ships that set out for Earth. So far in the first 3 minutes, this movie kind of looks like everything was shot and animated in 1992. Okay, I'm going to nitpick a little bit. The opening credits are a little bit difficult to read with all of the rapidly moving graphics. As somebody who's a chronic video editor, it's just something that I noticed.
On your position.
Okay, get ready.
All right.
This looks like a post-apocalyptic situation.
Daddy has to work, sweetie. I'll be back, don't worry. I'll be back, okay?
I just realized that this movie is dubbed and the little girl's voiceover is a little bit unsettling when she begins to cry.
I know how to get us back to the compound, but I can't find the path we usually take. I knew this wasn't the way back. Aaron, you're already here. Come on, let's get out of here.
There's another alien ship.
What are you doing out here? My name is Aaron, and her name is Kiara.
The costumes are very much reminding me of the old Power Rangers. Yes, I used to watch that show. Okay, I have an older brother. He always commandeered the TV.
Over here, freak face!
I will give them props for, well, using actual props instead of completely relying on CGI for this first action scene. CGI was very expensive at the time that this movie was filmed. I mean, it still is expensive, but it's more widely used now.
Yes!
The guy we saw earlier is driving a robot and helps fend off the aliens, saving the small children. He also flipped that lady over.
Get your hands off my sister, you filthy mutant! Your mutants are a bunch of freaks! Leave her alone around!
I'm not a mutant!
Her name is Bianca, and this is her baby sister Bam Bam. They both just got here. Sorry, Bianca. I'd like you to meet Christos. Ow! That hurts. Some head commander you are.
I saved your little sister from those Lopus soldiers. Don't go accusing someone of being a mutant around here. Frankly, it's you who stinks like.
You're a real jerk, and you're mean to women.
Only to the stuck-up ones
Imagine fighting for your life in the apocalypse and someone calls you stuck up.
who smell bad.
Come on! I can't help that, all right? Did you know that we've been walking for 2 weeks through all the sun and the heat? So I'm sorry if you smell bad, Your Highness.
That's like when men constantly tell women to smile. Why are you not smiling? You want me to smile during the apocalypse?
You know, you talk as if you were perfect in every way when you're wearing that stupid
As if you're supposed to do your daily tasks and your job with a grin plastered to your face. I am a victim of that.
Looks like it's my lucky day today. I'll meet my quota and then some.
They're no use to you. Just let them go. And take me as your sole captain.
Too late for that. Where were you coming from? And where were you heading?
No, Christos! Don't hurt him! We came from Paris!
Here's some other dude. He appears to be a bounty hunter.
You guys deal with things here. I have to go save Bianca.
Got it. Who's Bianca?
I know the sound effects of the guns do not match up with the actual firing of the weapons. I know that much. It does look like they did put some effort into the pyrotechnics instead of, again, using CGI for it.
Aaron, you know how to drive, right?
Of course!
Then take over here. Kiana, you handle the gun.
The guy hands the Jeep over to some kid who apparently possesses driving skills so that he can catch up to the Jeep that the lady was captured and taken away in.
Christos!
I don't know why, but the scene where the kids are on bikes and skateboards reminds me of the Ninja Turtles. I know I keep saying scenes remind me of other scenes, but I can't help it. That's just what comes to mind.
You do it. You were closer to Abo.
I don't like this CGI. The blurring around the subjects just does not sit well with me. So far, the plot in this movie doesn't resemble Transformers, so I definitely think that that poster was clickbait.
It's best to be prepared.
Now this looks like a scene from a PlayStation game. Again, I have an older brother. He commandeered the PlayStation.
Who murdered my son?
According to Abo's soldiers who reported it before they were killed, human's name is Chris.
I just know these things. The mutant leader is mad because his son died.
Christos.
We suspect that he also murdered some of our alien allies.
This guy is like the general of the alien civilization, alien ship, whatever. I looked it up and this movie was originally produced in 2007, so I know what I'm talking about. Also, this movie is from the Philippines and it was submitted to the 2007 Metro Manila Film Festival. I noticed that the actors look like regular, average, everyday people. That is a bit refreshing. In the United States, they often use conventionally attractive people at every opportunity, and the vast majority of us do not even look like that. So I appreciate the different scenery.
I'm pleased that a human would dare seek out mutants mutants like ourselves.
Mutants have Kermit the Frog eyes. Now that we know that this movie was published in 2007, I will shut up about the CGI. They get a hall pass on the CGI.
Does this mean that you wish to take part in our army?
Jason is a traitor.
I just want to strike a deal with any mutant here.
Freaking Jason. How could you do this to whatever her name is?
Since there's some guys I want to capture. And besides, I've no wish to turn into a monster, like yourself.
Jason, you're a disappointment to, what's his name? His name is Chris Val. Chris Val? I'm pretty sure I said that right. Apparently the actor, the main character guy, he is the senator of the Philippines. I found that out.
Christos, come on, we have to get out of here. Come on, let's go. Christos, what are you waiting for?
Because of you, Timmy got killed. And I got injected with locust creatures' poisonous.
One of the mutants decides to be of help. Door opens to reveal a room full of people that the mutants are using to build an army for the purpose of taking over the planet.
So this is the quota that Abba was talking about. They've been collecting people.
That's not disturbing at all.
Being in the army, I knew when the locust creatures first arrived here, but didn't expect them to stay this long.
Jason makes the decision to be a useful human and return to the side of good.
Let's take the ship!
Just go and be careful.
Wait, Jason, what about you?
I'll stay in cover for you, to pay for the harm I caused you and everyone. Tell my parents goodbye.
I can see paradise, and it's under attack!
The alien ships have descended, and now we have the giant robots that are invading their camp.
Hey, you!
Someone decided to get their own robot. I watched about 2/3 of this movie and I didn't really care much for it. It's not my cup of tea. However, the movie poster was a completely different flavor of tea. I don't know, I thought we would have figured that out by the time we were 2/3 of the way into the movie. I'm wheezing a little bit. I think by 2/3 of the way in, we would have seen some of these robots disguise themselves as cars or something, but I didn't have the attention span to watch anymore, so we may never know. All in all, this movie was, I don't know, it was kind of interesting, but maybe the reason that I couldn't continue watching it was because everything was dubbed over and the acting was a lot different. I don't really know. What I do know is I will be reviewing another movie very soon. I have a long list of movies that I want to kind of do deep dives in. Plus, those videos seem to do really well on my channel. Those videos do better than my regular TV show commentary. And remember, if there's ever an apocalypse where Earth is being invaded by aliens, do not run toward the spaceships. Okay, bye.